We're going solo traveling again. And I have not packed. And I leave in 3 days. Ah! Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah and I'm going backpacking for 2 months around Southeast Asia and I leave in 3 days and I'm so disorganized. It's currently Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas. And I leave on Boxing Day, which is insane. I leave on Boxing Day. I literally leave Dunedin in 2 days, which is insane. And I'm only getting to packing now. I made a video about my backpacking prep. I made one about the vaccinations. I will link it down below. But in that video, I said I would make more content regarding the prep. But if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, the prep has involved a lot of tapping my card.
Money.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of money trying to get ready for this trip and that's all the prep I've been doing. But in today's video, I thought I would share with you what I'm taking to Southeast Asia. I've made a lot of changes to what I'm packing. I've done a lot of research. When I went to Europe, classic first backpacking trip, you do make a lot of packing mistakes. And I feel like I probably will make some packing mistakes in this trip as well, because I feel like you just never know until you go. But I have done lots of research. I've watched lots of TikToks, lots of YouTube videos about what people take to Southeast Asia. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you today. Hopefully it's helpful and let's go. Okay, I'm first gonna talk about the bag I'm taking. Now I am taking my tried and true. She's been to 2 continents with me. She's been to Europe, she's been to America. I love her. She's been through it. And that, my friends, is the Mountain Warehouse 60 litre and 20 litre female backpack. I love it. It's so comfortable. It's so good. It's sturdy. Yep, it's been through a lot. She's a bit worn. But my favorite part about the backpack is that you can attach and reattach the 20 litre onto the bag, and it's just really easy. So this can just kind of come off and you can pop it back on super easily. And another part about this backpack that's really ideal is the fact that you can open her up. You can open her up and it's just, it makes packing a lot easier. Opens up sort of pretty much half fully, you know what I'm saying? Like so. It's just super easy when you're packing. But yeah, Mountain Warehouse, I remember I was tossing up between this and an Osprey 60 litre, but this one's just so much more attractive because of this. I think I got it for about £60, which is about 120 New Zealand dollars, give or take. But I can link it down below. I'm pretty sure New Zealand Mountain Warehouse would sell something like this. Medications! In here holds a lot, basically a mini first aid kit. I'm going to Southeast Asia where I might run the risk of food poisoning.
Food poisoning!
About me, I have had gastro or food poisoning more times than I've had a common cold. It's actually ridiculous, and every time I get it, I forget how horrific it is. So in here, we have a lot for that. So that's something to bear in mind. I overpacked for medications and stuff when I was in Europe, and I know you can go to a pharmacy, but honestly, that's the last thing I want to do if I'm sick. I wish you would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You know what I'm saying? This is also my aunt's, so it has a very, it's sentimental to me. And in here, my friends, we got some tissues. We got some antiseptic cream. Derm, this is really good for if you cut yourself or whatever, or I think you can use it for any type of wound. We got anti-diarrhea pills. We got 2 leaflets of those. 5 leaflets of paracetamol. I just thought 1 per day, just in case, you know, you don't have to take as many as me, but they're just really good to have. I don't actually typically take Panadol in my everyday life, but I'd rather have it, you know. We got some plasters. We got heaps of plasters. We've got, anti-nausea, I think these are. Diamide, this is either anti-nausea or anti-diarrhea, I don't know. Whatever it is, good to have, get food poisoning. We've got Bliss. Now, my family and I swear by these. These are probiotics for your throat. I find them better than lozenges, and you know, if I start to get a bit of a tickle or a bit of a scratchy throat, I'll pop one of these and it's pretty much gone. They're just really good to have. I don't really have lozenges, I'll have these instead. So I've got a couple of leaflets of these, because you never know. And then I've got about 1 billion sachets of electrolytes. I got different flavors. I got classic orange, I've got apple and blackcurrant, I've got berry somewhere. Electrolytes, are the best. I think they're so good for when you're hungover, when you're sick. If you get food poisoning, they're gonna be your best friend. Trust me, I've had food poisoning so many times and I live off these. So we'll see about that, if I need to use them. And then I've just got a whole bunch of menstrual products in here because apparently you can't buy tampons in Southeast Asia, which is interesting. So I've taken a whole bunch of those. And then hay fever, I have hay fever, unfortunately. And then just any prescription you use, pretty much. But honestly, my friends, it's so easy to just pack all your meds in one little thing. And honestly, it weighs about 500 grams, probably even less. It's so light and I'd just rather have it. You know what I'm saying? Toiletries. Look how cute this fun bag is. My mum got it from Mecca, which is a cosmetic store in Australia, New Zealand, and it's so cute. It's like nice and bright. I love it. So with my toiletries, I've actually opted for travel size things. In Europe, I carted around full size shampoo and conditioners and realized that you can actually just buy travel size stuff over there in their convenience stores for like half the price. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do it, save weight, save space, and I've opted for travel size shampoo and conditioner. So I've got that. Then I've got a travel size moisturizer. I got travel size toothpaste, and then obviously my toothbrush. My Micellar water. This is really good for makeup removing. I also have a little face cloth, but it's in the wash at the minute. A comb, because I comb my hair. We've got deodorant, obviously. A soap container. We've got some Lamisol, which is athlete's foot cream. I think my best advice to you, if you have never been traveling before and you're staying in hostels, you're gonna need this. Actually, every traveler will get horrific athlete's foot. I then got some basic makeup. I've got 2 eyeliners. Sometimes I like the pencil. I don't wear much makeup when I'm over there. Highlighter, contour, mascara, brush. But that's my toiletries. Then I've actually just got a whole bunch of random stuff. I've got sunscreen. New Zealand and Australia have the best sunscreen in the world, and it's a hot, sunny country there. So I'm just gonna bring some from home, because why not? I also have curly hair, so I have like a whole bunch of curl products. I've got this curl gel and this curl leave-in cream. These are my favorite brand, and also this is like the little travel size one. I love it. Insect repellent. Now, one thing about Southeast Asia is you could risk getting malaria, and we don't want that. So I've opted for this 80% DEET one. It was the travel size option because apparently my friend told me, who's recently been there, said you can buy some over there and it's like half the price. So, and then of course hand sanitizer, because you never have enough. Next is shoes. Now, I took my docs to Europe and it was the biggest regret.
My feet hurt.
I actually opted for a bit more of a comfortable walking shoe. I got some New Balance shoes. I will be wearing them majority of the time. They're very comfortable, they're very chill. They're black. On top of that, I've got some Jandals. I literally got these for $7 from Kmart. They will probably break instantly, but shower shoes. I was talking about athlete's foot before. These will be your best defense against the athlete's foot. So these are actually really cute though. I really like them. I've obviously taken my Birkenstocks. They had been destroyed, but I'm sure they will do. I love these. I live in these in the summer. I've tied them together because I'm gonna attach them to my pack. Not now, but when I'm actually traveling and stuff. Next, documents. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to need this, but apparently sometimes they ask for paper versions. So in here, I've just got all my documents. I printed out my flight details as well I've got a flight out of Bangkok to Cambodia on the 30th, so I printed that out. I've applied for my Cambodian visa, which I'll link down below. You can do it on arrival, but I don't want to do that. So I just, it took like 24 hours. I've also in here, I've got my travel insurance. I think I've got something else in here too. What else do I have? My visa, Vietnam visa. I just like having a documents folder because you just never know. Someone also told me I need to print out passport photos of myself or like I've got a picture of myself. So I'll add that. I'll add to this, but once again, it weighs like nothing and it's always better to have that. Next thing I would highly, highly, highly recommend taking is a hat. Especially if you burn easily, a hat is gonna be your best friend. The next, my friends, is a towel. Now, You may think that the microfiber towel is a good option, but I hated it. By the end of the trip, I literally threw it in the bin. I was like, this is the worst purchase. So I actually splurged a little bit and I got a beautiful Turkish cotton towel, but honestly, look how big it is. It's massive and it's so soft. It's fast drying. I got it from an Australian brand and it also doesn't catch the sand and it folds up to nothing. So it's basically just as good as a microfiber towel, even better. I'm excited to use it. Also, it's a fun color, it's purple. Next, we got bags. Now, this is the bag that I will be taking. It's my handbag or whatever you want to call it. But I used in Europe the Uniqlo bum bag. I used this little purple guy. I liked it, but I also thought that it's quite irritating that you literally can't fit many things in here. You can only really fit your phone and your wallet. However, it is doubling down as my nightclubbing bag because I think it is really good if you are just going nightclubbing. In this little bag, this is sort of my everyday use bag. I've got a snap lock bag. This is really good for your passport and your phone just in case it rains. Also good for cash as well. I have a neck pillow. Now I'm very excited to use this. My parents used it on their long haul flight and it literally, look how small it folds down to. I might attach it to my bag, but it's so small, but you just blow it up and it fits so cute. It literally fits in the palm of my hand. Then in here I've got some more tissues. I've got some hand sand. I've got my favorite earplugs. You're gonna need earplugs. I have an abundance of earplugs. I literally have so many in here. I've got these ones which come in a little like tube things. So good, so good. Then I've got some eye drops, really good for the plane. I've got a face mask in here, good for the plane. Then I've got some little like perfume spray. This one's really nice. It's the Sol de Janeiro one. But yeah, it's just, I really like it because you can fit your drink bottle in here. You know, you can even fit a book in here. You can fit so much in here. Next is electronics. Now I keep all my electronics in here, all my adapters, all my chargers, etc. Now I wasn't really sure what adapters to get. I was actually quite stressed out, so I went and bought a whole bunch of random ones I don't need. Anyway, I couldn't find a universal adapter. Everyone said they're really good because apparently Southeast Asia can take quite a number of plugs, but I just bought a whole bunch and thought I'd be on the safe side. So in here I've got a European plug. Apparently that's the most common. This one has a USB as well. I've got another European backup plug just in case, I don't know. And I also have a American style plug as well with the 2-prong. I think this is like the type A ones, but everything goes in here. Laptop charger, iPhone charger, always have a backup iPhone charger. To have a power bank, I will be carrying it in here. You will need a power bank, just FYI. If you don't have one already, go buy one because you don't want to be running out of charge midway through. You'll need them on buses, on sleeper trains, on just days out, especially if you have a cooked phone like me where your battery barely lasts. Get this one. This one is really good. It lasts me sort of 4 to 5 charges, and I've got a spare cable as well just in case. Oh, and also I've got wired headphones because apparently actually just wired headphones are just good in general, you know. The best to last clothing. The biggest mistake I made when I was traveling Europe is I packed basically my entire wardrobe. I think we are I feel like lots of people do this, it's not just me, but I always pack all that I need. I always do. But this time I've made a very conscious effort to basically pack nothing. I feel like as well, Southeast Asia is the best place to buy clothes from. If not, it's even cheaper than New Zealand. But I have opted for a lot of lightweight, cute clothing. And I always pack in terms of outfits. Like, what outfits am I gonna wear? And I have been outfit maxing with these as well. So most things go together with most things. Okay, first up we got just one pair of togs. I feel like you don't need to overpack these. I assume if I do need another one, I could buy them. I have 2 beautiful skirts, which are both very long, very flowy, very gorgeous. They're both Indian cotton. I mean, look at this one. Perfect for temples because you do need full coverage clothing if you are going to the temples, which I am planning to do. I've got a red one, and then I've got this plain white one. I find skirts super versatile because they can kind of double down as beach day clothes, casual wear, bar hopping, you know, going out clubbing, all that sort of stuff. So these are beautiful, super lightweight, super lovely, so good. Then I've got my beautiful, also lovely flowy cotton white temple top. It's full coverage, it's really nice. I'm taking one pair of shorts. I might take two. I do think I might take two actually, but I do have a pair of denim shorts. I've got two t-shirts. I've got this one, super lightweight. It's quite a cool t-shirt. Then I've got another plain white t-shirt. Then I have this sort of nice, it's also a t-shirt, but it can be a nice going out top. It goes well with pretty much everything I've got with me. I've got this other blue top cami thing, which can be worn casually or can be worn night clubbing. I've got a pair of the long flowy pants. These I will be wearing on the plane. I think I'll be wearing this and this on the flight. Got a pair of active shorts. I do have a pair of active leggings as well. A singlet, which can go under that white top. Beautiful dress that literally falls down to nothing. And that can double down as a beach dress, a night clubbing dress, or a casual wear. I do have a slip for it if I do want to wear that, but that is literally all the clothes I'm taking. And then, because it might get a little bit cooler at night and all that stuff, I'm just taking a lightweight merino jumper. And the best part about this is it all fits nicely into one little packing cube. I am actually taking two extra packing cubes because you never know how much shopping Sarah will do. Next, of course, is underwear and socks. Always have more than you think you'll need because reality is you probably won't be doing that much washing. So I usually have around 9 pairs of underwear, 5 pairs of socks. I think that should be enough. But that is pretty much it for clothes and stuff. I will just quickly move on to some of the random stuff I'm taking that I also think you should take too. Sunglasses, you're obviously gonna need sunglasses. It's sunny, it's hot and bright. They're a reusable bag. Now, Bagu has been like one of the best Christmas presents I've ever received from my brother. It's a reusable bag, folds up to nothing, and I used it everywhere. Shopping, washing, beach days, literally everywhere. So get yourself a reusable bag. And last but not least, a journal. I'm a massive journaler. I journal pretty much every day, and I just think a journal is just such a cool way to memorize, like just to recount your trip. But yeah, obviously journal is so, it's optional, but this is just an absolutely non-negotiable for me. That is all. I'm pretty sure that's all. It's a bit surreal, actually. I think that's everything. I'm kind of praying it's everything. But pretty much everything, if I do forget something or if I do need something, I'm sure I can buy it over there. But yeah, that's everything I'm taking to Southeast Asia for 2 months. Yeah! And that, my friends, is me packed for 2 months. I also forgot to mention that definitely 100% bring yourself a little padlock and also a carabiner. It's really helpful for clipping things on the back. But this is gonna be me living out of this backpack for 2 months. I can't wait. It's actually so light. I'm praying it's below 10 kgs. I feel like it might be. And then this is just gonna be my carry-on and everyday backpack. Anyway, Merry Christmas, and I will see you at Southeast Asia. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Like, subscribe, and yeah. Much love. Bye.